Y'all gotta pick a side and pick it right now.
Jenard ain't gonna stop till he takes everything.
I believe you can win this war.
I want justice for my wife's murder.
Let's take Tommy fucking Egan down.
All right, let's go.
They're closing in.
Am I calling a favor?
What is happening, Power fans? It's your boy Lamont Tyson back to give you my season 3 episode 10 finale breakdown. This is it for Tommy, man. This is it. He's got to move on, and we got to get ourselves to Power Legacy, where we'll see him and Tariq and D-Mac, and I think this is the episode we're going to see Tariq. Before we get into this thing, I am Lamont Tyson. Please subscribe if this is your first time here. And a couple of things I want to say about the last episode. Folks, isn't it wild? A brother died for a brother that was about to put the panty draws over him and his mother. Damn, Diamond, you took a bullet for a guy who was about to put Shanti panty draws showstopper over you. Folks, if you didn't know, we got to wait 2 weeks before we get our next episode. A lot of y'all brought that to my attention. Y'all want to know why? Because old Tariq ain't got no car. His ass is going to have to walk there in his damn Reek box. Me and Larry coined the phrase for. Now we got Diamond, who's going to hell. He's going to see King Kilo and his boy. And I can see them down there talking about playing games and having fun. They back in jail. Last point I want to make before we dive on into this thing. Is Chris D. Lofton not acting his ass off? When I tell you we did a good job of picking him to be in our short film, if you haven't seen it, just go to my trailer for my channel. You'll see it. He's in there with me. He's doing his acting ass off. I'm going to still try to get him on the show. You guys leave me a comment, a 7, if you want to see him and whoever else you want to see. Last programming note I'm going to give you guys is that I will be reviewing this week The Pit Season 2. It is a phenomenal medical drama. If you ever want to see the show Power in Scrubs, it is this show, and they have got some beautiful people on this show. That thing right there, I call her Dr. Sexy Samara. She is bad. And then at the end of the week, I will be reviewing this Primate with this cute, cuddly ass monkey who has got his lips ready for a tongue kiss. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all the cute and cuddly you're going to get from this damn ape, because all this dude wanted was a hug and a kiss. And instead of giving him that, the Anglos in this show adopted his ass and then put him in timeout. And so you know what happened? The ape said hell no to that. And he goes nuts. He's breaking fingers. He's slashing people. This might be one of the few shows I'm going to root for the antagonist. First things first, we got Junkie Jenard telling his crew, squad up. Y'all got to make a choice. Is y'all with me or is y'all against me? Next thing we see is him in a red shirt loading up a gun. Folks, no doubt he's at the funeral. This is the funeral for JP. He is there. He's high as a kite. He's loading up his gun. He's got on a red shirt. And I think Gary Lennon and the crew done that on purpose because he's trying to have a red wedding. We got Tommy talking to his boo thing, his baby mama, basically telling her the streets is hot. Probably that phone call she was on, that one way to Mexico, is probably going to be for her and Kate if they survive. And then we got the actual funeral right here where they're taking JP's body out. And folks, you've got Tommy and Maria looking at somebody. And no doubt the person that they're looking at in this scene is junkie ass Jenard. You see that they were in the church. It all looks beautiful. It's just a beautiful time in the church. And then they got to come out of the church and see junkie ass Jenard, his face looking like this. Folks, this is a meme. If you didn't know it, when we start getting memes put together for this year, this shit right here with him is a damn meme if I ever seen one. And I wonder what chaos is he going to cause at this red funeral, if it is a bloody red funeral. Y'all one time told me he wouldn't be stupid enough to go after K. Egan. Well, folks, when you on some influences and drugs like he is, you do stupid stuff, and he's probably going to go and do something stupid at this funeral because he's Junkyard Jenard. And then we've got a scene where we've got Bobby, who we know can get a little crooked, and he's in here pushing Sing Sing Sang. And Sing Sing Sang, ladies and gentlemen, he's not a fighter. Do y'all remember he was having that dinner with his wife, talking about he was going to be the king of New York? And look at how puss ball he is, putting his little hand on Bobby's arm as Bobby's choking him. What do y'all think Bobby's going to do with him and the information he found from the last episode? How will Bobby use that information to take advantage of Sing? It wouldn't even surprise me if Sing is covering up Stacy's death and is going to try to put it all on Tommy, but is going to try to position it so he can be on top. And I don't think Bobby is going for that. And then we've got boy band, Nick LaVic Shay, if y'all remember the boy band, in here talking to, no doubt, Junkie Jenard, because this looks like the basement of the barbershop. And he's in there saying he wants Tommy dead too. Vic, you should have stayed on that airplane with your fine wife, and that is his wife in real life, ladies and gentlemen, and took your ass to Europe or Ireland, wherever the hell you wanted to go. Folks, he couldn't go because he couldn't take that boo thing to Ireland. Remember, them Irish folks over there are racist as hell. She looked too ethnic. They would not have applauded her coming to Ireland. So now he's got to come back and get vengeance. But I wonder, where is his boo thing? Where is she? How is she feeling? What happened? Shanti Showstopper crewing up. And folks, don't be surprised if we see her in Power Legacy. She's not dying. Post your comments and let me know what you think. I do not think Shanti Showstopper is dying. She has been the one that has stepped up as a woman in this street game and helping Tommy and Miguel. And she's going to see this thing through and go on to Power Legacy. And then we got D-Mac and Miguel and Tommy. They about to go to battle, folks. We about to have ourselves a damn MCU style battle. And you see Tommy guns a-blazing, shooting up on the people. You see Junkie Jenard shooting like he's in a tuba movie, shooting straight in front of the guy and missing his ass. And then you get a close-up of him shooting the gun. Then you got the rest of the crew behind oil barrels shooting that stuff that I'm sure they're missing, because you know how they do on these shows. And then this is the most telling event of this trailer. Tommy is down. He's reloading his gun. He is surrounded by people left and right. The front of the car, the top of the car, the back of the car. He is surrounded. You see this bald-head Negro turning in, about to get Tommy. And then all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, we get what happened on the MCU if you watch Endgame. This right here.
On your left.
Boom, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody pops up, saves Tommy's ass the way you would save a pig if you was in Charlotte's Web. Popped everybody that was around the truck. And at the end of the trailer, you hear Tommy say, I'm going to call in a favor. Well, folks, that favor I think he's calling in is Tariq. Because if you guys remember how Power ended with Tariq, it went down like this.
All right. So tell them niggas to bring the smoke. We'll come lay him the fuck out. Simple.
And that is the favor I think Tommy is calling in, because these two are going to be linking up on Power Legacy. And I think the crew we're going to have is going to be Miguel, Tommy, Tariq, D-Mac, Shanti Showstopper. That is going to be the new crew. They might all head up to New York. They might leave Shanti in Chicago to run Chicago. And, you know, eventually Maria is going to come back and be with Tommy. And we're going to get to see Tommy's son raise up with Tariq as the uncle. And we can start a brand new Power Legacy all over again, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. I will be coming back tonight to go live with Lex the Targaryen. Please come and check us out. We will do Power in the beginning, and then we will end the video talking a little bit about the finale of Stranger Things, because she didn't get a chance to talk about it. So we'll do all those things. And until that next Sex is Hell video, I'm out.